Welcome back, guys, to another video on the channel, and today we are going to be talking about the possibility of Said Benrahma flying in from international duty, arriving in London and having a medical at West Ham. Guys, if you're new around here, support West Ham, enjoy my West Ham content. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are close to 1,100 subscribers. We only actually hit 1,000 the other day, so thank you guys very much, and also hit the like on the video. Now, let's get down to business. So I made a video the other day. Joshua King, Benrahma, who would be the better signing for West Ham? Who would be the signing that would be most suited to the way that David Moyes, is trying to play, what he's trying to build at West Ham? However, there was a lot of discussion regarding the fact that Moyes wanted Joshua King, and Sullivan was the one that wanted Benrahma. However, it does look like they've sort of come to a compromise, and that Benrahma is the man that they've both agreed to go for. Because at one point, it looked like the deal was going to be off because of the fact that Benrahma apparently was owed clauses that Brentford weren't willing to pay him. Apparently, he was owed loyalty clauses. Apparently, Brentford weren't going to pay those loyalty clauses, and that is the reason why the deal to begin with started to look like it was going to stall. However, ex-WHU employee tweeted out saying that those clauses have been resolved, that Brentford are going to pay what Brentford owe him, and it does look like that West Ham are going to go along with the deal, because it was well known that it was either Benrahma or Joshua King. It wasn't both. Unfortunately, whilst it would be very good, it could be both, because we could have Benrahma who could cover the left wing position or rotate with Fornals, because at the moment Fornals is playing very well. So when we play Tottenham, despite the fact that we spent 30 million on the signing, he's not going to start. Same with Joshua King. He could have covered the left wing, but it also gives us another option up front. If Antonio was tiring, if Antonio was injured, he could come into the team and West Ham wouldn't have to, change their style of play too much. However, it does look like that Benrahma is going to be flying in from the international duty. He started on the bench last night for Algeria. Whether he actually got on or not, you would think that Benrahma, the quality that he's shown in the Championship, that he would probably start for Algeria. So maybe, who knows, the manager got a word in the ear. Don't start Benrahma. Don't play Benrahma, because he's actually going to fly back to London tomorrow and complete a huge transfer. So maybe that is on the cards. Looks like he is going to possibly sign a 5-year contract. Guys, I want to know your thoughts in the comments as well. Do you think Benrahma will come good at West Ham? How do you think Benrahma will do? And do you think West Ham have made the right decision? Because apparently it was up in the air who they were going to go for. If this Benrahma deal did not work out, they were going to go back in for King, right? And I spoke about sort of like the pros and cons and the comparisons between the two players in my previous video, so I don't want to touch upon it too much. But obviously, I said that Joshua King, probably the style of player that West Ham need right now, someone who could cover multiple positions, works hard off the ball. I suggested that, Joshua King was probably the better signing, the better suited player for West Ham. However, it does look like, that he is going to be joining West Ham, Benrahma. And I spoke to a Brentford fan on one of my FIFA streams that I do, and he actually said, the thing that I asked was that, what's his work ethic off the ball? What is his attitude like? Because there are some possible concerns regarding Benrahma's attitude. Is he going to be another Payet? Someone who's a bit of a luxury player, not going to be really involved in defensive transitions. However, he's just sort of going to, let the left wing back defend for himself, and he's going to be the one who's going to sort of help the attacking transitions, be the main goal scorer, be the main creator of the team. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Benrahma fits in to the squad, what David Moyes is trying to do. Is David Moyes going to have to drum it into him? Right, Benrahma, remember the old saying when, David Moyes first joined the club? If you don't run, you don't play. Is he going to drill that into him? Is he going to drill that into him like Bowen does on the opposite flank, up and down the flank for 90 minutes, providing a defensive outlet, a goal threat? So it's going to be very interesting to see. The potential transfer fee apparently is 18 to 30 million pounds. Yes, it's a lot of money. Yes, West Ham should have really basically just kept Diangana. And at the end of the day, yes, all of our frustrations of us selling Diangana only to go buy Benrahma, who was from the Championship for more money, by the looks of it, right? I can see our frustrations. At the end of the day, it does look like that Benrahma is going to become a West Ham player. So we've got to back him. He's got very good flair, very good dribbling. The way he dribbles the ball reminds me a bit like Eden Hazard. By the way, I'm not comparing the two players. But if you watch the way Eden Hazard dribbles with the ball, watch with Benrahma the way he dribbles with the ball. Someone who's small, a little bit stocky, uses their body very well to get in between the ball and the player, draws fouls, glides past people. And that's what I'm trying to, sort of compare with, Benrahma. What is he actually going to bring to this West Ham team that could effectively make us better? And that is what we are talking about, guys. What is he going to provide West Ham? Got loads of goals and assists last season. Now, can he step up to the Premier League? Can he step up to the Premier League and do it? And the good thing about this deal is that, like that I touched upon in the video, is Benrahma does have some kind of resale value. If we had gone with King, which apparently £18 million, we had a £13 million bid. If we had gone with King, if he had done well, he's hitting the prime time of his career at 28 years of age. He'd probably get a 3 or 4 year contract, which leads him into like his early 30s. There's no resale value. He would have wanted a lot of money at 100k a week. So yes, us not going for him, but going for Benrahma does mean, obviously, you don't want to do that because obviously we don't want to be a selling club. But, the Benrahma future sell-on fee, if he does well for 2 seasons in the Premier League, he could be sold for 50, 60 million. And I can tell you what, that was probably in the forefront of David Sullivan's mind, was that if this guy does well, if they have not sold up by then, that they could probably demand and get a decent transfer fee. However, it does scream, if I'm honest, it does scream a little bit of Felipe. Could it turn out like Felipe Anderson? We've spent a lot of money on a lot of players last couple of seasons. Anderson, Yarmolenko, Haller, that, for one reason or not, have not really turned out the way we wanted them to. So does going at Benrahma route, spending another £30 million on a sort of attacking player, so who knows? At the end of the day, we've got to back him. It's going to be an exciting signing. A lot of people, when you compare play styles, he does remind you of like Dimitri Payet. The flair gets you off your seat. So it's going to be exciting times. It's just going to see whether he's going to, try and, sort of instill himself into the West Ham sort of way and what, David Moyes is trying to create at West Ham. He is trying to create, by the looks of it, a loving dressing room. People that get on with each other, but work hard for each other, that work hard for the team, that are disciplined, in and out of possession. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting, guys. That is my opinions. Benrahma apparently is set to fly to London, have a medical for West Ham, and then hopefully he will sign in the next couple of days. But guys, if you're new around here, support West Ham. Give me your opinion on the video. Support West Ham. Give it a like. If you support West Ham, give me a subscription. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers. This channel is growing. It's growing rapidly, let's be honest. And I appreciate every single one of you that do tune in to watch my videos, the regular faces that tune in to watch my videos. Guys like Clayton, all those people that do tune in and watch these videos. Sorry, guys, if obviously I've left your names out. Liam, thank you very, very much, guys. Hit a like on the video, hit a subscription if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next video. Come on, you Irons.